Hmm. Gonna give you two a few seconds and work on adjusting the screen. So it's fine in this mode, but it's not. Excuse me. It's not fine any other mode. Okay. Why aren't you adjusting properly? Hey, Christine. Lord, we got badges now. Transform. Fit the screen. Okay. That fits the issue. It keeps adjusting all my screens. Hopefully this fixes that issue. Oh, you get SP too? Nice. Well, anyway. Hey everyone, this is Omar, Wright, and today we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition. We should be still grinding. This should be a somewhat short stream. And hopefully we make some good progress. Oh, so that's a lot of initiative to do some messaging then. Omar's trying his best. And his best usually leads to chaotic decisions. Oh, that'd be so sweet. Nirvana.
You seem to enjoy yourself at the Winter Palace, Liliana. Or was that part of the game?
Ooh, hopefully I don't lose power. I need to get a small ups for my internet just in case I do ever lose power at the house.
what we have.
Hopefully that helps. What is it? What's gonna help? What else can we do over here? Nope. Price for power. Disaster in the D-Rolls. Um, it's the deep road, so Ferric, Black Wall. Dorian. We'll do Vivian. Oh, that's nice. Do you do ketchup, tomato sauce, or gravy for your meatloaf? I'm personally a fan of gravy. Wukong. Ah. I see.
Inquisitor, the workers are almost done building a lift to the deep roads. No dark spawn trouble yet, but the earthquakes have been brutal.
I was told to meet a Shaper Volta.
She's waiting below. You won't see an Orzammar dwarf on the surface. They have rules about that.
How many quakes have there been since you arrived?
At least 3 big rumblers. And the aftershocks are nothing to sneeze at. My feet miss solid ground.
Hmm.
Josephine's report mentioned several lyrium mines were damaged by the quakes.
You'll see what's left of this one on your way down. From what I hear, the other mines are barely holding together.
I can't live without it. Also, as I got older, I started craving Salisbury steak. Just a memory of my childhood.
So you haven't seen any darkspawn up here?
I sharpened my arrows just in case, but they never showed. I'm okay with that.
I don't even understand how these badges work. Oh yeah, school lunches. When I got to high school, the number one thing to have was spicy chicken sandwiches. Everybody used to like try to buy extra and stuff like that just to get that.
It's hardly the time for a lyrium shortage. Orzamar's mines need all the protection they can get.
I'd offer to go with you, but someone should keep watch. Plus, I could use the sun if this storm ever clears. The lift's ready for you.
Oh, I haven't seen the shorts.
Try not to shift around, and keep back from the edge. It's a long way down.
Lowered into a hole. What an auspicious start.
We've been in worse places.
Perhaps you have, my dear.
This reminds me of a story.
Shocking.
It's about an impossibly handsome dwarf and his friend who got crowned King of the Nugs.
A Nug King? Really?
It's not as good as it sounds. Nugs mostly just shit on the floor and roll in it. Welcome to the deep roads.
Always wondered if I'd die down here.
You're not dead yet.
The day's just starting.
Colorful cast of people.
Your names will not be forgotten.
You must be Shaper Volta.
A trustful Inquisitor. The Shaper it welcomes you to the deep roads.
Wait, this is DLC?
You look as though you're hiding from something.
As a citizen of Orzammar, even a glimpse of your sky could cost me my position and render me castless.
Gotta love real dwarves.
What does a Shaper do, exactly?
We chronicle the life and times of our people.
You're historians.
Also scholars and genealogists. Shapers preserve knowledge in the memories, an archive in Orzammar. We record memories in Lyrium to ensure they never fade. We must be meticulous in every detail.
I tried, Dayhawk. I tried. The DLC was just cheaper than the other quests. I was just like, oh man, 16 power? Yeah, why couldn't I not do this?
My ambassador briefed me, but now I hear there are still more quakes.
Each new tremor opens another fissure in the deep roads. Our situation has worsened since we contacted Skyhold. The quakes collapsed this mine and shattered a seal, keeping the Darkspawn at bay. The Legion of the Dead hasn't been able to mend the broken seal, and we can't afford to lose any more lyrium.
Orzammar deals with Darkspawn all the time. Why request the Inquisition's help?
The Legion isn't prepared for this level of disaster, and the Grey Wardens haven't answered our calls for aid. Any threat to the flow of lyrium requires immediate response. The Inquisition is the only force we can rely upon.
Yeah, it's a holiday tomorrow, and I've only been working one job recently, but I'm about to get back into it, so I'm gonna be a little bit drained after this weekend.
The Inquisition stands ready to aid Orzammar. Without a steady lyrium supply, things on the surface will get even worse.
Apologies for pushing you.
Aren't you a polite thing?
I fear the damage that tremor caused. Follow me to the Legion camp. Keep your eyes open. These roads are dangerous.
These roads are hardly roads. Wait, did I need to sell items? I sure did. Got a whole bunch of things I can't even equip.
Stay clear of its reach!
It's not focused on us! Now's the time to attack! Strike now!
Man, what level was I supposed to be to fight this thing?
It's not focused on us! Now's the time to attack!
It's immune to ice?
Now, while it's distracted! Strike now!
It's yeah, it's crazy. Insane amount of toughness. Vivian, please keep your distance. You are not the mage you think you are.
It's not focused
Yeah, but it's just long. It's the first monster we fight too. That's the crazy part. I probably gotta mess with Vivian's tactics. You might as well, man. Cause this is gonna be a hot second. Okay. I don't know how Blackwall got his armor. Damn, got that armor damage. Other than it failed. Oh, finally. Hmm. 16. Rogues and mages only. Yeesh.
I will never get used to the stench of darkspawn.
It might be a new YouTube
Corrupt
thing.
Everything, even the air. That's the broken seal ahead. It is worse than I thought.
Get those charges to the tunnels! Someone prime the sonic fuses!
We can't lose this position! Hurry!
Can't set the charges with those bastards breathing down our necks!
Clear out the darkspawn!
Alright, Vivian, you need to chill out. Mm.
Inquisitor, meet Lieutenant Wren, a veteran of the 5th Flight and one of the Legion's finest commanders.
Someone paid her to say that. Appreciate the help, Inquisitor. Collapsing that seal bought us time. Blighters had the run of these tunnels for days. Now they have a roadblock.
I see. Yeah, Avatar changed.
How many deep roads are there? How deep do they go?
They'll take you from one side of Thedas to the other, if you have a death wish.
The roads once connected dwarven cities that were hundreds of miles apart. Then came the Darkspawn. Ren and I have been exploring this region, reclaiming it, but the work is slow.
Mark the map, fight an army. Mark the map, fall in a hole. And so on.
I get the impression you two have known each other a while.
Yeah. The Shaper had sent her to dig up some relics. Asked me to keep her out of trouble. That was 3 years ago.
You can quit any time.
Not when we still have things to fight about.
For such a small group, your people have held up well.
The Quakes took a lot of us. Reinforcements will be slow to arrive.
Ooh.
Take cover!
You heard that, yes? The rhythm in the tremors? It's clearer, stronger, more insistent.
I hear it. Doesn't prove a thing.
These quakes are not a natural disaster. They're deliberate. There's an intelligence behind them.
You have to excuse me on that. I didn't know it would affect the game like that.
If something is causing them, the strength required would be incredible. What could do that?
Here we go.
I found an ancient text during an expedition with Ren last year. At the time, it was just a curiosity. But now? The text describes giant creatures, called Titans, living deep underground. They sing in the stone, shaping it. When these quakes began, I believe we heard that rhythm. I believe a Titan is causing all this destruction.
I've never heard of Titans before. What else can you tell me about them?
The text I found predated the First Blight. Its pages had mostly rotted away. And there's no mention of the Titans in Orzamar's memories.
Which tells you something.
You speak of the stone like it's more than walls.
The stone is eternal. She was here before us, and remains after we die.
But the stone isn't your god.
We don't worship her, but we do respect and honor her.
The stone makes us strong, and we return that strength to her when we die. It's difficult to express in words.
In my experience, no explanation is too strange to consider.
For all we know, that text you found was a bedtime story. We can't be sure until we find the source.
The rhythm I sense in the quakes, is emanating from somewhere far below. The stone will lead us there.
And if it comes to a fight, that'll be our job. There's a lift at the side passage nearby. Ready when you are.
Oh yeah, this has to be a DLC. Yeah.
Clean it right.
I have to admit, this is a bit different for me.
Oh. Now we definitely will.
I take it emissaries are bad.
Most Darkspawn are mindless killing machines, connected by the Blight. But emissaries are intelligent and use magic.
I can always tell when y'all are rewatching content too.
Shrieks. It had to be shrieks.
I thought you'd be used to all kinds of darkspawn.
Everyone's got their favorites.
I'm surprised it's not 3. Because y'all are certainly top fans for sure. It'd be funny if Clinton shows up and has the 3rd spot.
This belonged to an exiled dwarf who was experimenting with raw lyrium.
Okay. Wait, what level am I? 16, 15. Okay.
This door. There's something strange about it. Looks like our construction, but...
It's missing gears.
We have to find them. It's our only way through. That gear will fit the door. Keep an eye out for others.
Gotta fire away for the other two.
This gear is warm to the touch. Strange.
I don't recognize that metal. But we should only need one more.
Okay.
Ren, I'm sorry about Bernat. You served with him a long time.
It was quick. And Bernat returned to the stone with honor. We should all be so lucky.
It's all right to be upset.
I'm too old to be upset.
Puzzle. Okay. I'm getting it. It's hard to navigate with this type of navigation. Yeah. Crazy to say, but I'm actually fairly good at puzzles like that.
We have enough of these odd gears. Let's head back to the door. It's open. Keep any gears we find. We may need more. And if we don't, I want to study them. Whatever they're made of wasn't mine down here.
Oh, that was easy.
The rhythm in the tremors. It echoes through the stone. This way.
Man, grapefruit soda is kind of like the bomb.com.
Another strange door. Who put these here? And why?
This one uses a different kind of gear from the others.
We don't have to open it. My stone sense leads the other way. Though I am curious to see the other side.
You always are.
I have no idea what these are. It's the cream coats that really do it for me. Back when they had cream. I know Dr. Pepper had it for a while.
whole life, Inquisitor.
He means that as a compliment.
You're famous, even down here. Is it true you killed a dragon?
That particular story is false.
No. I've always wanted to see it.
Yeesh. Vivian, I don't want you to use Spirit Blade. No, not that. Oh boy. Behavior. Follow. Defend, follow, follow. Wow, you don't have as much control as you did the other ones. Oh, yep. That was the whole reason I was in there. Yeah, it's really lacking, to be 100% honest. Spiders? Oh, here's another one. I say, is nobody gonna stop him? Once Vivian died. Okay. Hell yeah. Make sure we explore everywhere, right? There's a pier around here. Yeah, I don't care.
Look at that, Ren. Could this be Tidehedron?
Darkspawn all over it. You can see their torches.
We're getting close to something.
Aye. The fight of our lives.
I'm trying to investigate the corpses. It won't let me. Let's see if we can load and fix this bug. Nope. Do I have to leave that area and come right back? Maybe. Maybe it's just me being confused.
A good place to pick yourself up and dust off.
Alright, let's get our people with some stuff. Why even giving me stuff that I'm not level 4? Trash. Trash. Let me guess. 21. Can't. Worthless. Worthless. Oh, those are trash. Yeah, so much trash stuff. Let's see. Let's get these another look. That's basically everything.
Your worship.
We'll speak another time.
Certainly, Lord Inquisitor.
Any upgrade? See if I can craft anything stronger. Yeah, upgrade and craft stuff.
What's with scalding?
I thought I had better upgrades for her. Bianca, I guess not. I'm not even sure that's the strongest weapon I can craft right now either. Where can I buy rare material? Essentially, that's the strongest weapon I got so far.
Adamant's influence continues, your worship. I submit Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, who remains loyal to Corypheus. We found him alive, offering extreme resistance, likely because the Order will ask for his head. In more colorful terms. To say nothing of justice you might personally require for what was suffered in the Fade.
Many places felt the pain of Adamant. You will answer for a great deal.
I recognize none of this proceeding. You have no authority to judge me.
On the contrary, many officials have communicated that they will defer to the Inquisitor on this matter.
Because they fear not just Corypheus, but Tevinter, rightful ruler of every piece of ground ye trod in your pathetic life. I serve a living God. Bring down your blades and free me from the physical. Glory awaits me.
Jail him and lose the key? What the fuck that's gonna do? Yeah, I think the warden should handle.
Although willing, there's a group you have wronged more than any. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium. The wardens can have you. Let them take your head if they want it.
Their petty justice or yours, it matters not. Truth lies in the next world.
Another of the lingering pains of Adamant, your worship. Sir Ruth is a senior warden of the Order. She was one of the many who slit the throat of another to bind a demon. She does not contest this. In fact, she surrendered to us. She requests no mercy. She wants the public justice of the headman's axe.
You're very serious about this. Is more death the answer?
There is no excuse for my actions. I murdered another of the Order. That blood marks me more than the Blight ever could.
Accepting their actions while thralls of Corypheus, many treaties allow wardens any extreme if it opposes the Blight.
I can't do it. I can't use the greater good to justify my crimes, as if it would create a future I could be a part of. It is wrong that this broke me. I've done worse. With full sanction, I can do nothing except be an example of the cost.
This is a hard decision. Not sure about this one. Warren, Judgment, Dragon Age. Hmm. Hmm. I think I never got this far actually in this game. Let's do something different.
The Inquisition stands for faith. Our work has greater purpose. Sometimes we need a reminder. Sir Ruth, the Herald of Andraste forgives you in her name. Find peace in that.
Your worship, I will try.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
If the mayor has anything to say in his defense, let him speak.
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood? Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
Hmm. And that's what we should do.
The Blight was your undoing. Let it also be your means of redemption. I give you to our allies in the Grey Wardens, to fight Darkspawn until the calling takes you.
I don't deserve the honor, your worship, but I'll do my best.
Is there another one? How many of these?
I do not believe a reminder is necessary for this accused. Her capture and disgrace could not have been more public. Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon, although her titles are among the dignities already at risk of forfeiture. You spared her life despite her treachery. What becomes of it now falls to you.
consequences of our dance continue to echo, Lady Florian.
Despite her posture, Lady Florian has acknowledged your authority.
Should I curse you on behalf of the Elder One? I realize he had no intention of honoring the concordats I manipulated. Do as you must. I respect your mastery of the game, even as I despise your victory. Celine does not know her fortune.
Hmm. Hmm. Trying to see. Hmm. Gesture. Let's have her work for us.
She remains a creature of formality and opportunity. We have use for both. Grand Duchess, Josephine will see that your wiles profit the Inquisition. Don't disappoint.
Oh, one must remember that the game is never truly over, your worship.
Man, how many of these I still have to do?
Mistress Pullen of Sarnia is accused of aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the Dales. She sold a quarry to them for a handsome sum. They used the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving townspeople. The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Pullen was procuring supplies to keep the remaining townspeople fed.
Can't ignore your crimes, but it seems you had a noble purpose.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times.
Surely it was clear you were selling to the enemy.
We were starving, and they told me they'd reopen the mines. Selling the quarry so hastily was a mistake. I did what I could to rectify it.
Hmm. Let's see. Nope. 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 Oh, I don't feel like reading. Let's see. Let's see. Do we take the money? I don't need the money. Put her to work. Treason, provide. Deserves death. You're free to go. It's either put her to work or she's free to go. Let's see what the coin flip decides. Heads to put her to work. And it's tails. Still gonna put her to work because I really wanted that to happen.
I can't let you go free, but I can give you an honest living. Mr. Spulin, I sentence you to work as a scribe of the Inquisition. Half your wages will go to the town of Sarnia.
A drudge on this cold rock? As you command.
There we go. We took care of all that. Oh, wow. Okay.
Happened in Adamant is a shame. I'm still reeling over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived. Inquisitor.
It's a lot to do. Let's see if we can fix this deep road problem. Do 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 do. Come on, come on. Load up. Hopefully it's not a long travel time. I need to respect you. I don't need 2 ice mages. Okay, how do I do this? The Descent investigating corpses. Hmm. Um. It says examine the corpses once the area is secure, and it's secure, but I can't examine the corpses. Hmm. But we came back to the area, we didn't see any. That's the reason why I left the area, so we don't have any dart spawn to help take care of that bug. Because this corpse is where the marker is. Well, these corpses. I don't see any other corpses. Stuck in the ceiling. Hmm. Oh well. Did that re-trigger dart spawn? Yep. We had to re-trigger it. If that's what happened, I didn't notice it. I was about to say, did he jump again? Hell yeah. Can I now investigate? There we go.
There's nothing left of them. Can't even tell who they were.
I'm sorry, Ren.
You join the Legion knowing you're already dead. You don't fear the killing blow. We rest in the stone and pass our strength back to her. That's our reward. But the Darkspawn defiled these soldiers. They can't return to the stone. They'd only weaken her.
There must be some way to lay them to rest with honor.
We can burn the remains.
Aye. That's all we can do.
Finally able to do that. That's how I forget how buggy these games were.
Keep your mouth closed when fighting Darkspawn. Their blood's poison.
Thanks for the warning.
There was this Carter boy, Vaughn, who joined the Legion around the same time I did. Fast with daggers. Could poke 50 holes in a hurlock before the Blighter knew what happened. Daggers are messy. Vaughn swallowed some spatter. Took him 3 days to die.
We need to work on your stories, Grizzly.
Lost a good soldier in the roads once. Fell down a hole. Found her 3 days later.
He loves this story.
She spent a whole day telling us all the strange things she saw while lost. The golden longboat, floating in the air. Packs of hairless children hunting nugs. A giant skeleton on a throne.
Was it true?
Never found out. She woke up the next day. Couldn't remember any of it.
Oh boy. It's getting pretty late. Then we'll call it here. That is true. I am very forgetful. We'll call it a night here. We'll continue this. I want to say Saturday. We'll continue playing Dragon Age. And then Sunday we're going to stream game development. Same time as usual, 8 p.m. Well, I appreciate y'all. I'm floating in the air. Get to see there's nothing underneath this. Let's move me down. There we go. Anyway, love y'all, appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all Saturday.